Hey, what the fuck you just do?
Well, I controlled the jets. You wanted him down, he's down.
Hey, come here.
Somewhere.
Here with me.
Morning, over.
Get in here. Hey, okay. No bullshit. You want to kill yourself?
Oh, for Christ.
Shut up! Yes or no? You want to die? Yes or no?
I got the job done. What the hell do you
You
want?
didn't answer the question.
Oh, what do you want to hear, man? Do you want to hear that sometimes I think about eating a bullet? Huh? Well, I do. I even got a special one for the occasion with a hollow point. Look, make sure it blows the back of my goddamn head out. Do the job right. Every single day I wake up and I think of a reason not to do it. Every single day. And you know why I don't do it? This is going to make you laugh. You know why I don't do it? The job. Doing the job. Now, that's the reason.
You want to die?
I'm not afraid of it. I ain't afraid of it.
Take my gun. Don't nibble on the barrel. Pull the trigger. Go ahead, pal. Be my guest. Go ahead if you're serious.
You shouldn't tempt me, man.
Put it in your mouth. Bullet might go through your ear and not kill you.
Yeah, under the chin.
Yeah, under the chin. You're not trying to draw a psycho picture. You really are crazy.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go and get something to eat.
What's going on, ladies and gents? It's Cyberland coming back to you with another film review. This time we're moving on to a classic cop film. In my opinion, I think this really opened the door to say that there can be buddy cop films and that it can be a successful genre. Lethal Weapon. So with the Lethal Weapon films, which I'll get through, this film of course came out when I was little, and I don't think I had seen them in order. I think I saw Lethal Weapon 2, elements of it on television. Then I saw 4, and then after I saw 4, that's when I went back and watched everything. And I gotta say, you know, if it wasn't for these films, you wouldn't have Bad Boys, you wouldn't have... really. If it wasn't for these films, you wouldn't have Bad Boys. Period, point blank. You know, you can say what you want, but this started it. This... You know, there was always buddy cop stuff, but that was on television. This, in my opinion, and there might have been films before, but this was in my opinion, where it was so successful and memorable that it paved the way to make it to where these films can work on screen, to where they can be rated R and make a lot of money, draw in a huge amount of people. We had Mel Gibson. What is there not to say about Mel Gibson as an actor, you know? We had Danny Glover. What is there not to say about Danny Glover? We had Gary Busey. What is there not to say about him? You see what I'm saying? Like, we had these great characters. And and you know, when I watch the Lethal Weapon films, I kind of feel like, is it scripted? Or is it they're just having a conversation? That's how good the interaction between Riggs and Murtaugh are. So this film is the first time they work together, and it's not necessarily they're investigating fully anything, except Murtaugh is Danny Glover's character, but Riggs kind of gets into the situation because now they have to work together, and you know, they have a few mishaps together, some issues, because you know, the thing is that Riggs is kind of crazy, or he's just takes too many chances that could get himself killed or other people killed, when that's not really the case. We already see right away what it really is. They don't even hide that. And through the film, we start to see what's going on, and we start to see things that are being projected in the film are not what they appear to be. It's almost like we have two stories going on at the same time. And over time, those two stories start to come together to align, and then we have a way of ending the film. If you get what I'm saying. The film is just wonderful. And you know what's crazy? I can't rank the Lethal Weapon films. They're kind of like they're like a family type of film to me, even though they're rated R, they have language, and they have action. They just come off like a pastime, like Ghostbusters for me, or the Dark Knight trilogy, or the Marvel things. It's just those films where you can just put on and not even have to watch it, just listen to the dialogue while you're doing other things. They have such a resonance with them where you don't always have to just sit and watch them. That's how good they resonate with, especially with me. You know, they resonate with me. As far as villains, wonderful. As far as character development, wonderful. As far as comedy at times, great. Enjoyable. Action is for an 80s film at the time, it's not an 8, aside from, you know, it's an older film, but it's timeless. It's a classic, entertaining, dark, witty, and just fun. So if you've never seen the Lethal Weapon films, regardless of what Mel Gibson has done in his personal life, you know, just for the film, it's good. It's just fun. It's great. There's nothing about it where I just didn't enjoy. It's still one of those films I always watch. As a matter of fact, the Lethal Weapon films in general I always watch. They're just fun. They're just witty. They're just entertaining. And it's always like bringing the band back together kind of thing when they make them. And the great Richard Donner, wonderful director. And Shane Black was the gentleman who wrote the screenplay. And if you're kind of like, who's Shane Black? Well, Shane Black was in Predator. He was the first guy that got killed, actually. That's the guy who wrote it. I don't know if he wrote the treatment for the second one, or I don't know if the second of his script got used, but he's a great writer. So yeah, you know, if you've never seen the Lethal Weapons, or if you've only seen one of them, go watch this. You won't be disappointed. It's so much fun. It's funny, and it's just great. So, with that being said, I forgot my rating. 5 out of 5 yes sirs, hands down, classic. I think, yeah. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care.